we are really happy to present our case and presenting how working with Eraser help us to improve our online donation. So we can move to the next slide, please. So we gave us our fundraising repartition. So in 2015, you can see that our fundraising model was very dependent on direct mail, meaning that we received a lot of single donation, and we weren't sure that we'll be able to repeat this success for the next year. So 5 years ago, we decided that we need to make a shift towards online donation, regarding the fact that online donation are twice bigger than a single one, meaning that we can have lots of fun and we can support our activities. So 5 years later, the share of the direct mail declined in profit of the online donation and the face-to-face donors. The other channels are also very important for us, but not concerning this day business case. We can move on. So what happened from 2018 and 2020? Sorry. First of all, I'd like to emphasize the fact that we've been working with Eraser since July 2015. And by that, we were very able to improve our firm, have better quality of the data into our donors base. And we were able to try a lot of options, and we made several A/B testing during those 5 years. So what made the change between the left side picture and the 2020 firm? It's that we decided to Simon and his team presented us the ARIA design, the new evolution, and even though we raised hundreds of millions through our last pages, it seemed better, and we have more room to improve, and we could make some optimization. We're going to see how it looked just 5 months ago. So as you can see, the devil is hidden in details. So we had a donor banner only for donation above 150 euro. We also offer the login feature because our donors are quite old and they were really eager to get a quick connection. They wanted just to type their name and the donor's identity so they can have all the personal data completed on the form. But after we made in July computer security audit, we identified several breaches. So we were wondering, do we really need to keep this form, or should we change it for something more secure? Another concern was regarding the profile segmentation. After 5 years using this type of segmentation, I think I was not able to see that it may be confusing because it was just a difference on the color. If you're an individual, a business, or a charity, you need to click on this field, and there was really no need for that. Also, another issue was regarding the opt-in. The donors didn't know that he really needed to click on this one to validate his payment. And he raised many calls towards our support because they were really asking, do we really need to click on the box in order to validate the payment? So maybe they can get fed up of this and stop making the donation. On the right side, you can see we have several payment methods, and it wasn't comfortable because they had to scroll at the end to get the payment they wanted to use. Of course, we had lots of credit card donation used, but it wasn't easy and it wasn't the first thing they see if they went on the app payment. So also there was the part regarding the donation type, meaning that the one-off donation was the default choice, and it wasn't easy for them to understand what was the difference between recurring donation or a single one. So we also kept the equivalence, the text and the description of the amount given, but no images. So it wasn't something they can relate on. It was just text, so maybe there was no relationship between our charity and what they wanted to give us. So let's see how we try to optimize it.
Yes, there was one more, the personal info, I think.
The personal info, sorry about that.
No, it was me.
I haven't,
sorry about that.
I haven't seen that. So as you can see on the second column, the size of the form is quite long. There was no help on completion, so it also raises concern to the support. So we decided that maybe we can shorten it a bit and go straight to the point. So they put their name, personal address, and that's it. And we kept the additional information such as date of birth or phone number for the next one. So I think that's it for this slide. Yes, okay, thank you. So of course, you're gonna say it looks pretty similar, but as it is written, the device is in details. So what has really changed for us? First of all, we on the tab system, there's the part for the one-off donation and the regular one. Also, we have the possibility to add some images on the form, and the personal form is shortened. And on the right side, we kept only few payment method, and the main differences will be on mobile. It is very clearer and simpler to make a donation, even though before it was also simple, but now it's better. So let's see what were the concrete results for us. As I said at the beginning, we work with Eraser for the last 5 years, and we're really, really happy to be partner with them because we were able to raise more than 180 million euros just for the online donation. We have more than 877 thousand donors, and the average donation is quite huge for us. But since the pandemic, starting in March, we have seen that all our results were went up. It was multiplied by 4 on a few cases, and no surprise that during the last term, the sky were high and it was skyrocketing. In November, for example, we made plus 156% compared to last year, meaning that we were able to raise almost 9.8 million just for this single month. And in December, I'm not going to tell the figure, but it was also big. We were guessing if there a good transformation rate, was there a lot of traffic on our website, but actually the opposite happened. The traffic went down, less 13%, but the donation were up, meaning that it was better quality, and maybe the donors go directly to the page donation. Also, the result for the new firm was less call, toward our system regarding the opt-in option. We used to receive about 20 calls a day asking is there a problem on the website. Now that we shift to ARIA version, there's none actually. Another result for us will be, yes, on the first, will be the possibility that we had by adding few new payment system such as Apple Pay, Google Pay, regular PayPal as well. And we made 3 A/B testing during the last months. So I'm gonna tell you more about it. And I'd like to give you a hands concerning the mobile and desktop conversion. So from December 2020, the mobile decline. We were quite surprised, but it's no worry because during the pandemic and the lockdown, everybody was more at home, so maybe they had more time to surf on the internet through their desktop, and as well, the amount given on desktop are higher than any other means, such as mobile and tablet. Nevertheless, mobile represent 1/3 of donations, so we'll keep on focusing on this segment, and we are really pleased to see that giving on mobile is is more simple and more easy. The forms are shorter. There is no all the cookies that were present on the last version, so it's best for us. So I'd like as well talk about the difference between Apple Pay or PayPal. PayPal represents for us about 1/4 of the donation, and as well, donors gave us a huge amount through it. The donation, the average donation represent 190 euros by donation. This is, I think, big for French market, even though there is the tax exemption, and there's the possibility to make a deduction for every donation up to 1,000 euro. That's why maybe in French they are more generous. On the mobile payment segment, such as Apple Pay, Google Pay, or Microsoft Pay, or Google, Amazon Pay, and so on. It is an increasing market for us. We receive almost 2,000 transactions for it. And I like to give you a fact that one day we receive a very huge amount, 5 figures amount on Apple Pay. So it means that it worked on Eraser and they were able to sustain this charge. So I'm going to give you a focus about the A/B testing we made. So the first slide is our current page. So as you can see, it's quite simple. There's only grades, no images, and this is the one we decided to compare with other version. So on the second one, you can see there's pictures, images and amount. On the third one, we put images and a short description. But the funny thing is that the first version was the most successful. It allows us to have 47% more donation with this one, meaning that we might need to keep adjusting, keep making a few A/B testing, and this is something we're really eager to do with the new version of ARIA that Simon is going to present to you.